I'll start by saying that we are all beautiful works in progress. So you watching the soul group, whoever you are, and you are watching, you have to understand that you are still a beautiful work in progress. No one has ever walked out of into the world unscathed or untouched without some what you can call parental wounds. Everyone, despite where they are in life, they have all been through that path. Because you see, it's not the same thing. Or we say different strokes, different people, or different folks, different strokes. That is to say, what you think for you is good for a child, for another child could have been abused. For example, their children, since their parents buy everything for them, they expect them not to complain. They expect them to be a certain way just because they have all the toys, they have all the things. And that's not usually the case. So now, and so that will be the topic for. You're supposed to be doing reparenting, has to be done on Tuesday. So we'll be having what you call reparenting on Tuesdays. So now I'm setting up the strategies. On Tuesdays, we'll be talking about what you call reparenting. So on Tuesday, we'll be turning all that mass energy, all that hate and aggression, and we'll be pointing it at our growing up. We'll be pointing it at our how we were raised up, so that all that anger, we transmute it and we point it and we hate where we are so much. So use that hate, shine it on what we need to change on, and then heal and then transform and become better. So I was about to do a reparenting Thursday video, but I've changed my mind. You see, I've changed my mind. So what I have done, I have changed my mind. So you can change your mind. So that means you are not your mind. Did you get that? I was about to do a reparenting video, which reparenting videos, we'll be doing them on Tuesday with a reason, because it's a very emotive subject. So we'll be losing a lot of that mass energy, all that red energy on Tuesday, so that we can change and transmute all that hate into us changing our ways. So I just changed my mind. So that means I am not my mind. I changed my mind. That means I am observing my mind. That means I am spirit. I am the observer. I am that I am is the observer. And my mind is not me. So anything that I pick with my mind is not me. So my thoughts are not mine. My feelings are not mine. I pick thoughts. I pick feelings. I know it's a little bit but you get what I'm saying. So you are not your mind. That is why when you're talking to someone will come and ask you, akili si yako siko. Where is your mind? Akili yako iko wapi? Where is your mind? So where will someone ask you, where is your mind, and they can see you? Akili yako iko wapi? Or why would you tell someone, akili si yako still magoko? Akili si yako? So my mind was not here. My mind has traveled. Do you get it? And that's how you that's how you get what you call discernment, from understanding body, physical part, mind, your mind, and spirit. You are spirit. And the spirit is no thing. The spirit is nothing. It has no smell, no taste, nothing. It is shapeless, void. That is why the spirit can take any shape. That is why the spirit can take a tree, animal street. That is why the spirit can take a whole geographical location. That's why you say the spirit of the Amazon. Okay? So the spirit can take any shape and form. That is why we say an animal spirit. So the spirit can go into an animal, look like a cat. The spirit can come into a form, look like, or take that form. from a person into a pigs. They didn't go into the pigs, and then the pigs were like, oh my God, I'm feeling... No. They were still pigs with a spirit possessing them. The spirit of the Amazon. So the spirit is no thing, no shape and form. So you have no shape and form. However, you need the mind. Okay? Because you are not your mind. That is why you can change your mind. You need the mind. So the mind creates. The mind catches the thoughts and feelings. So you are nothing but the observer, the spirit. You are the observer. You're observing your mind. Okay? Your mind now is creating all the visions. Okay? It's creating all the imaginations for you as a spirit to experience them. Since you have no shape, since you have no form, since you have nothing, you are experiencing those things through the creation of your mind. Now your mind, the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, okay, the spiritual one, the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, out of the 7, 8, and 9, your spirit, now you're coming to the imaginations and the creations, the fourth, fifth, and sixth, the dream world, creates dreams, illusions, imaginations, creations, experiences. Things that matter to the mind becomes matter, physical. The 1, 2, 3, the death of that imagination. Since that imagination is in the spirit world, it's nothing more but fire and air, intellect, and then you add your water, okay, your feelings and emotions, and now when they have what you call structure, when they are more compounded, more compacted, when they become more grounded, it becomes earth, dense. Now you have density, flesh, death, Set, Seth in Egypt, and Kemet, another drama. So you are not your mind. So you can change your mind. So get up and change your mind. Get up and change your mentality. Because your mind is how you see the world. Every time you are stuck in your house watching bullshit on TV, watching things that have got nothing to do with you, you have never built a road. Okay? Unless you have built a road, then you can be watching the proceedings because you know where the next corruption money, which government to follow will be. You have never built roads. You have never won a tender. You have never even supplied toilet paper to the government. You have no business sitting at the home watching proceedings in a court of law. It has got nothing to do with you. Change your mind. Get out of that slave mentality of watching other people to represent you. Mkubwa wetu nani ameshinda tumeshinda. You have not won. You have nothing. You are slave class. And the day you wake up to the fact that you are slave class and start building for yourself is the day you'll be liberated. You are here to do 3 things as a spirit. Create with your mind, relate, make it relatable to the people around you, and then build civilization. Create, relate, civilizations. 3 things. If you're not busy creating anything, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not busy relating what you have created to other people to make it relatable, number 2, I don't know what you're doing. If you're not building any civilization, if you're not doing anything for yourself, if you're not doing anything, if you're not just knitting a bikini for yourself, I don't know what you're doing. That makes you nothing but a follower, a sheeple, to be led to the slaughterhouse. Usione jega wa muthaka ni mubui wa bare yabu ni twauma hau tuho tukiuma. Now, the 12 qualities of your mind. The 12 qualities of your mind, because you use your mind. The mind is dirty. They say the mind is a dirty thing because the mind is everywhere. The mind is number 4. The mind is flash from your Marvel comic movies and animations and whatever they want to teach you. So since the mind is flash everywhere in a second, contaminating everything, you have to learn how to steal your mind as the observer. So the 12 qualities of the mind, aka the 12 disciplines of the mind, aka the 12 disciples of your solar plexus, your Jesus, not Jesus of Nazareth. Fuck Jesus of Nazareth. How about my Jesus? How about my solar plexus? How about my phoenix? Okay? This video is about your phoenix. This video is about your Jesus. This video is about your Damathia. You yourself, your solar plexus. About itheria ciaku, uteithĩrĩtie cia Mũyahudi. Nĩ thayũ? Start with yourself first before you learn about the Arabs, before you learn about the Jesuits. Now, yesterday I mentioned about Thomas. And I'm coming back to Thomas because I don't think people got it. William Maina, Thayo, Namora Moshemi. Thayo boy Moora Moshemi. Moora Moshemi is an Aquarius. You cannot convince that Aquarius of anything scientifical unless you have the facts. Shout out to that big speed. So now, Thomas is the doubter and the denier. So Thomas, remember, your mind, you can have what you call a mob mind. Yani, mind yako ni a mob. That is why when you find some people, they are doing what you call mob justice. You're not thinking for yourself. Your mind is taken over by the mob. So the 12 disciples, the 12 disciplines of your mind, of your Jesus plexus, of your individuality, your Jesus, not Jesus of Nazareth. The 12 qualities, the 12 disciples of your Jesus, the 12 disciples, the 12 disciplines of your solar plexus, the 12 disciplines of your individuality, of your mind. One of them, the first one, remember the first one was Simon Peter. Peter, the qualities of him was the ability to hear. The first disciple, to hear. Hearing only that which works for you. So Peter is supposed to allow only that which works for you to come in. So since the mind is a dirty thing, Peter, I did the whole of that. I think I did 5 disciples in a row. So you understand what it means, Peter, Paul, Simon. I just mentioning. So now let's go to Thomas. Thomas is the most important one. So Thomas is the doubter and the denier. Unless I test the moistness, don't tell me you are turned on. So now, Thomas is a discipline whereby every, what you call, rumor and suggestion that comes your way, you do not agree with it. If it is not in harmony with Simon Peter, so as Thomas, the quality of a disciple, your discipline, your solar plexus, your Jesus, anything that is not in harmony with Simon Peter, anything that is not in harmony with what Simon would allow to come in, with discernment. So anything that does not make sense, then every rumor and suggestion that comes your way, you call on Thomas, one of your disciples, one of your disciplines. You call on Thomas. Now, Thomas will not allow anything that is not in harmony with Peter. It cannot be allowed to enter. Okay? Thomas will not allow that bullshit. Not because it's his nature, but because Thomas, as a discipline, is all about health. So anything that is not bringing health to the body, Thomas will not allow it. That is why the representation was a wound. Nikiroda, being wounded, being punctured. Okay? It's a wound, being punctured. So Thomas is the doubter. Thomas does not believe in a rumor or suggestion. Thomas will not take anything from radio and TV. Anything that is sweeping the world, a plague. The 1919 whatever black plague. Okay? No. Thomas is not going to allow that. Thomas is unmoved. Thomas is unimpressed. Don't tell me, I have to see for myself. That is Thomas now. So Thomas is supposed to protect you from receiving impressions that are not in harmony with your nature. That is the discipline of Thomas. Total indifference. So Thomas is an attitude of total indifference. What you call disciplined denial. I refuse, but with discipline. I'm not going to fight or struggle with you, but I refuse. with difference. I have indifference. I don't care about your news. I don't care about your advertisements. I don't care about your directives. I'll drop a fruit, pick it up like I've been picking it for years, and continue eating. I will not wash my hands. That is what you call total indifference. And that is one of the qualities of Thomas as a disciple. Okay? Now, you see, this is the thing. If you go to Matthew 10, Matthew chapter 10, verse 1, which is Matthew 1, because 10 is 1 plus 0. So Matthew 1, it's the beginning of something. So it says that you have the power against, if I may remember correctly, you have a power against. So the 12 disciples, they are told they have given the power against unclean spirits to cast them out and to heal or cleanse all manner of weaknesses. Now, when you are ill, okay, means you are weak. For example, I have my voice back. Yesterday, I didn't have my voice back. It was almost escaping me. So I called on Thomas. I said, come here, motherfucking Thomas. Okay? Something is going amiss. So Thomas came. Hey, Amodaka, what's up? I'm like, man, I'm about to lose my voice. I can't be losing my voice. You have to protect my second house, my throat chakra. I need to speak to people today. They've been missing me. He's like, don't worry about that. Okay? I'm going to take all those unclean spirits from your area. I'm going to cast them out, I'm going to take all that weakness. And tomorrow, you'll be speaking to the people. You know what I'm saying? So, unless you are in charge of your 12 disciples, know how to use them. Key word, use them. Use the disciples. Use the disciplines. Don't worship them. Don't follow them. They don't like that. No one wants to be worshipped all the time. Even yourself, when you have too much attention, you don't like it. You say it all the you see? You are saying it. You are shy. You can feel the attention. Do you think God's like all that attention on themselves all the time? Maybe some demons do. And these are the demons who love to be called God, but no one wants that attention on them all the time. So you're supposed to use these elements, use these elementals, use these disciples, use these disciplines, and understand them for what they are. The Bible is not a history book. The Bible, the title is an esoteric, occult book. Esoteric, spiritual, occult, hidden. So learn it like it is. Study it and use the Bible like a bitch. You're supposed to use it, not become a slave to the Bible. Use it, because this is what they are using in the world to rule you. They know about the 12 disciples, how it's supposed to be known. So they practice the rituals while they give it to you as a history book. So now you have to keep fighting. Oh, Bartholomew, oh, Thomas, nonsense. Bullshit. All these are virtues and principles. Every name in the Bible is a virtue that you're supposed to either practice or not practice. You're supposed to either learn from or not learn from. Virtues and principles. Thoughts and feelings. Nothing more, nothing less. They are not actual people. Before we called things names on the external, we call them names on the internal. So Bethlehem in the Bible is something you can call Bethlehem inside you. The temple, before you create the temple outside, you also say you have a temple inside you. So everything is from the yin, the internal, before the yang, the external. Before you externalize, you internalize the Eve, the feminine, or Lilith, or whatever you want to call it. So learn life, then find the books, find the titles. Now, when you find the titles, when you open them, you can see, oh, So this is Thomas. He is the doubter. He doubts every rumor and suggestion that comes to him. He does not believe until he touches. Oh, this is a good thing. Okay. So I'm supposed to have what you call what? I'm supposed to be unmoved and unimpressed if that thing is not working towards my Peter, my Simon Peter. If that thing is not working for my health, for my overall health, then I'm supposed to be unmoved and unimpressed. I'm supposed to be like Thomas. I'm supposed to doubt it with discipline. Okay? Do you get it? So, I will do the the 12 disciples video as one video. So I'll do it and I'll put it on YouTube. It will be the 12 disciples from the first one to the last one and put it on YouTube, so that I don't have to keep coming back to the disciples anymore here. We have too many things to talk about. Not just I will DM you on how to cleanse a house. Don't DM me on how to cleanse a house. I know how to cleanse palaces and state houses. I know how to cleanse all places. Unless you want to DM me, I tell you how to. Okay? Boy, did you mean I tell you how to cleanse, or did you want to DM me on how to? Ariswa boy ni thayo, kawa ni thayo jega. Jewa kulia thayo. So you're supposed to have total indifference. What is happening? Oh, it's the courts. What's happening? Oh, it's the Supreme Court. You're supposed to be like Thomas. Indifference. Total indifference. You don't care, because why? We know that the courts can be corrupt. Why? Because it was your newspaper clearing out the swamps. So you know that is still not it. It's a program. Udahura that is a new apartment. That's easy. Kangedawa boy. Diogera tatha momo. Ogono ikudu kwena thigira. Odhiuge oheo tatha momo. Ni okoheo thigira tatha momo. You don't even have to have this done by a mondomogo or someone else. And people will find someone to come do it for you. You can do it for yourself with your own intention. And this is why I insist on people doing their own rituals. No kano akora jega wa muthaka akurutira igongona ria guthereria nyumba. Mundu ucio wa mutwara apartment. Mundu ucio na backward mentality. Let's start there. Mundu ucio na backward mentality. Mutwara apartment ginya ni aje gukura ngoro. Riu ukuri komaga kwira andu makoma iguru riaku mena magongona wewe na mukaguo mwiguku the magikoma iguru wanyu ni mwathaha ni aje gutere ucio na uthiete apartment. Riu mundu no mendago ni kumia nyumba riu no apartment urithia kumia gwa soja urithia kwa soja kioro. Okay? Because Megiro, no, some of these things you call Megiro, it's outdated. You have to understand that. Culture is a people's way of life, aka how they practice their ways of life, religion, and everything is included in culture. Now, culture moves with the times. Wakigera mundu ucio no akimana tugezi tugathahura nyumba. Mwakinya apartment aje gukwira riu ukumikara na ndurire iriku riu kuhingura kihingo menya kuhingura kihingo no nginyo hinyirwo mburi tone wa kabirenge agaki riu ni mundu ucio no weta riu. So he is not even for you. Riu esi ya guthereria nyumba hakiri ciake cieko, because where is his intention? Because intention, your intention. We talked about rituals. The video goes okay, how a ritual happens, what is a ritual, the intention behind the ritual is the most important part. Mundu ucio menya ndari ikarira kioro aturite ikarire thongwa. When going to the bathroom, he has always been in a squatted position. I'm not saying there's anything wrong in the squat position. It's actually the best position to shit in if you have a pit rat read. But now you're modern people. We sit on those elevated things. So you can buy a step, hega step mode agora kagathi. Waikarathi wa kinya magoro magaikoro. Ni manu ikarite no magokoro mahana ati. Wako hana praying mantis. Nigetha ukahingura githuria. What you call the rectum. It's very important to shit at the right angle. Now, no video dekire ya go shit oni atuika shiti. Is there any video to do on the first Friday of the month? Friday is Venus Day and Appreciation. Why do you want to do Venus and Appreciation Day ritual on? You can do any ritual any day you want anyway. So it depends on you. There's nothing wrong with doing a ritual any day. To when your intention ya ritual yaku. So now, mudure uthahurira nyumba ri mind yake menye ni yaba yaregana ndari akenio ni uhoro ucio. That's why it's always important you learn how to do rituals your own way. That way, your intention and purpose is specifically for you. AKA, uthie ugire tatha mumu thigira. Uke ugure kaihuri. Wikire mai marare bedroom yaku. Kangetha wa boy ni uka DM ni gukwira. You have my number. Come to the DM. I'll explain to you how to do the ritual anyway. Into depth. Let's not do it here. So because people are going to make it a business. Normally we are weak like that. It's not our fault. For your fail. No, I'm not there anymore. Me, I'm growing my wings back. I have my wings. Now they are becoming bigger. So I'm gonna allow 3 or 4 questions before I end this video. Yeah, Thomas. Thomas. I'll do the 12 disciples all in a row. To rekiwa disciples to the video again. Reparenting video. I'll save it for Tuesday. I wanted us to speak about it today. We'll save it for Tuesday. Today, let's talk expansion. It's Thursday. Let's talk about expansion. Tuaturane siyogo. Tuturane dogera. No to reparenting Tuesday. Strictly on Tuesday. So on Tuesdays we'll be having reparenting videos, emotive videos. They'll be full of anger. They'll be full of aggression because the day can allow us to curse our parents in a good way. You know, we can speak any way we want on a Tuesday about them and hate the situation to transform it. On Thursday, we can be talking expansions, things that expand our mind. So Thursdays, I'll be going deep into the esoteric waters. So Thursdays is when you'll hear things never seen before, never heard before, picked by this mind. Fridays, we'll be speaking love matters, love and appreciation, loving nature, things like those ones, fuck love. And then on Wednesday, it will be all about communication, commerce, business. Saturday, of course, being the Sabbath, the return, being a day, will be coming. The videos will be more about going out there, knocking on doors, esoteric doors, esoteric corridors and portals. And then on Sunday, of course, the videos is all about expressing our individuality. And then Monday, which is the moon day, most probably maybe there'll be no videos. Maybe, we never know. But then again, we can transmute that energy and fuck everything around and do it our way, because our way is the best way. So even fuck that system. But it's good to work with the energies of the day, okay? I'm waiting for 1 or 2 questions before I step out of here and go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking the energies. Jokeda parki woko go school ya Nyambura. I'm parked in Nyambura school. Everything is a ritual, so I'm in a learning environment. So everything around me is all about learning. So, and these children, they just came here from the other worlds, whatever they were, reincarnation. Some of them are new spirits, incarnation, and so they can't remember everything, because once you are reincarnated, you don't remember anything. But once you are incarnated, you come with new awarenesses. Though you are still a baby growing up into this world, but you have come with new experiences. So even as they are growing up, they are like, I can't do that, I can't be that. So, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, you are a case, you know what I'm saying? So, That's my fucking second house chakra. Maybe I need to go and get some honey. Okay. Need to buy some honey for my throat. I need my throat functional. Cannot be a Taurus with a fucked up throat. Come on, no. Okay, copyright issues na music. So that is how we'll be structuring the videos. The videos will no longer be just random. Tuesdays will be for reparenting. Wednesday will be for commerce, communication. Thursday will be more expanding into esoteric waters. Fridays, Venus, love, appreciation, vitu kama hizo. Energy, working with the energy.